Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another The Artist Influence. I'm Brian, back again with a special video this time because I am in Amsterdam at Amsterdam Dance Center. I'm here for a week and I just taught an amazing class here, and I thought what a better place to shoot the next Artist Influence video than right out in front of the dance studio I just taught at. So this week's topic is really important. I think it's something that we neglect a lot and we forget a lot in the industry, and it's called apprenticeship. So think of any other job, like being a blacksmith or being a car mechanic or being an electrician or being a salesperson. A lot of those jobs have a certain amount of training you have to go through, and some of those jobs call them apprenticeships, some of those jobs call them mentorships. I feel like we hear the word mentorship a little more in the dance industry, but it's something that's very important. I think it gets overlooked. So there's this like kind of problem in our generation of dancers today, and I know Rhapsody's talked about it. I know a lot of the older choreographers have talked about it, this sense of like entitledship. Like we feel entitled. Because we've been dancing for a couple of years, we feel like we're at a level where we should be getting these jobs and we should be booking these jobs and things should be happening. But it's really not true. And if you look at people who are like on tour with major artists, like on tour with Rihanna or Beyonce or Madonna or anything, all those dancers have put in years and years and years of training in the industry, some well over 10 years of training and auditioning in the industry before they even booked that job. So one of the things that you can do to kind of set yourself apart from the crowd is find a mentor and find someone to study under. That could be taking someone's class a lot because they really give you notes and they help you with your growth. It could be finding a choreographer who you just work with really well and kind of building a rapport with them. A lot of times this stuff happens naturally, but if you look at any choreographer, Rhapsody, Brian Friedman, Kevin Maher, Gil, name anyone, Lorianne Gibson, they all have a team around them. And that team is people they're mentoring and people they're kind of breeding to be the next them and to help them create more work and create more art. So what you want to do is you want to get with a choreographer, you want to get with a teacher that's going to allow you to be a mentor or a mentee for them. Because what's going to happen is they'll give you opportunities over time that you prove yourself and you work hard, you'll start getting those opportunities to then assist them on jobs. And that's invaluable knowledge. It's invaluable on-the-job knowledge for you to have, to be assisting a choreographer on a job or to be assisting someone in class. It seems like nothing to us because you're not getting paid for it. So in this day and age, we are just so focused on money, and you're like, if you're not getting money for it, what's the worth? But it's an investment in yourself and in your career and in your future. If you look at any really successful dancer nowadays, Lyle Beniga, Nick Bass, I've talked about him before, Galen, Jillian Myers, all those people have really, really, really good relationships with the choreographers they're working with, and they've known them for years. Because I've said it before in other videos, when you're casting a world tour or when you're making the decisions on these big jobs that so many dancers want, the last thing you want to do is take a chance on someone you barely know. The last thing you want to do when you're booking Justin Timberlake's world tour and you're picking his dancers and you're going to be on the road for 18 months in a bunk this far away from someone, sleeping and all that stuff, is give that job to someone you don't know. You're going to give it to someone who you've been friends with, who you have a rapport with, who you've worked with for years and years and years. So I think the trick as a dancer, new to the industry in LA or in New York, is building those relationships and finding people, like I've said in other videos, who are going to care about your growth. And it's a hard thing to do because everyone's just out for themselves in this industry, but there are those people out there who are going to really care and are going to really give you chances and opportunities to shine. It's about finding them, it's about sticking with them, and it's about putting the time in and not getting ahead of yourself to where you feel like, I've been working for you or assisting you for 3 years and you haven't given me one job yet. Don't think like that. Do it because you love it. Be in the room with them because you love it. Figure out your bills and figure out your rent and all that money some other way. Get a part-time job, make it work. So that way you're not letting that come in and kind of ruin your dancing. You're dancing for pure reasons, you're dancing for artistic reasons, and eventually you're going to make a living at it. You're going to make a great living at it. You got to always keep that thought in your mind and look for someone to apprentice under, because that's a huge opportunity for you in your career to really learn a lot that you wouldn't get to learn just in class. So that's going to be this week's The Artist Influence from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. I will see you soon, America, and yeah, that's it.